Hello everyone and welcome again to a Scrubs Central Scrubs Tournament stream. Today we're having the Group S Grand Finals game number 2, and after this game we have a winner. An absolute winner that would be crowned champion of Group S. Our lawyers made me say this. Scrubs Central does not provide crowns for the winners. If you want a crown, please visit your local crown vendor or fast food restaurant of choice. But anyway, whoever wins will have bragging rights for being the champion at least till next season, maybe longer. We will see. And today, I'm not alone. Welcome our... Wait, our runners are in different voice channels. They coming later after the stream. Okay. Anyway, screw this. Welcome our wonderful commentators today, named Rio Kane and Kevin.
Hey everybody.
Hey, commentators
Hello.
live. So
this is going to be a really good match. I'm actually really excited for this one. Not only do we definitely get a winner after this match, but I know both of these players have been putting in a ton of work recently. I've personally
I cannot
played...
agree with that. I mean, it's Grand Finals, Game 2, winner takes all, loser is second place. I mean, how can you not be hyped for that?
Yeah, I've personally played against each of these players a lot, and they are both very good. Like, the progression that they've made over the tournament is kind of insane.
yeah,
They've both gotten, like, super good. Beaten me, like, plenty of times.
I can tell so much. Devin was going through the winner brackets. Gyraxo came back from the lower brackets, and I got the information. Both runners are ready. Should I start the countdown for you?
Be my guest.
Then it's all yours.
Are we getting the countdown?
I don't think we do, but the countdown is already live, so yep.
Okay.
Here we go.
Ah, there we go.
First
Alright,
of
so
all,
first...
let's check tunic colors. Who is this one?
That's definitely going to Devin. I like that blue, it's really nice.
I really don't like any of the colors here, so it's a bit of whatever for me.
I'm personally a fan of vanilla cosmetics. I know that's an unpopular opinion, but I kind of like Devin's. It's nice. I am not a fan of Gyraxo's, though. Oh, and we got Money and Midas. That's looking like maybe an early Deku play.
Yeah, definitely. We got a ton of money and a Deku here, so I'm guessing at least one of them is gonna go for the early Deku,
Yeah.
if not both of them.
Yeah, that's nice. You can buy 9 sticks. Oh, and it's looking like Devin's going towards the sword chest, and Gyraxo is just going straight towards buying some sticks.
Yeah, both are valid plays here. And if you're gonna have to get that Kokiri sword chest anytime soon, be it before or after Deku, no big deal. And even if you could even get something that could help you in in Deku Tree like a bomb bag or a slingshot, but well, it looks like it's a scale actually, which is
That's
actually also pretty
helpful.
good.
That's helpful for some early routing. We may see early river, early domain, any of those plays. And that does also make the early Gerudo Valley play a little better, since you can just hop into domain and then river down from there.
That's true. Also, well, there's a couple of things you can do with that. Doing the free songs route and the valley into lake after the ranch could also be a thing. And it looks like we have a Jabu Way of the Hero.
Oh, and it looks like Gyraxo goes for right side strats on the Deku Tree.
Yep. And it looks like he
Ooh,
does
nice,
it first try. Wow, nice. That's something I can't do.
Water ball. Oh, and please let us know if we're maybe a little ahead. I'm not sure, like, what the delay is like.
So far, it's pretty standard for both players. Going for Deku with all that money.
Yeah, it's really nice never having any stick troubles at all. And there's just more money in Deku.
It looks like a pretty money-heavy scene so far.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Meaning, if we ever need to buy like a Goron tunic or anything, we'll be starving for rupees.
Yeah. Let's hope we don't get a Wallet Way of the Hero.
Oh no. Wallet Way of the Hero. Slightly less likely now that we have Jabu Way of the Hero, since that means we will be getting Rudo's Letter at a reasonable time. So, hopefully won't be having wallets for King Zora.
Alright. No Paradox Letter. Maybe, maybe not. We still don't know about
I'll
it.
have it, but it's actually, I don't know. It's probably not even less likely.
To be fair, it's way too early to call it.
Yeah. All we do know is that we will have Rudo's Letter at like a reasonable time in Logic. I wonder if Jabu will be a medallion, or whether it'll just be like rain chest.
Yeah, Jabu is actually a stone. That could spell trouble.
Especially if they don't find a boomerang. And even if they do, it's just the worst feeling, Jabu, because if you don't have a boomerang, you can only get one check. If you do have a boomerang, you can get 3 checks that are really slow, and then one that's like another 5 minutes. And it's like, do you bail on it when Jabu's Way of the Hero? I personally never do.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I
a
think
lot of variables to have to take into account, but then again, it's Jabu Way of the Hero, so we could see some gambles from that.
Oh,
Which
absolutely.
would make it really interesting.
That's one of the scariest ones to get. Personally, I absolutely hate Jabu, so I just hate seeing
Yeah,
that.
I would rather have Jabu Foolish than Jabu Way of the Hero.
Oh, absolutely. Jabu Foolish is great. It means if you have to do it, you don't have to spend as much time in there.
Yep. Alright, so far the Deku Tree not having anything of note.
Yeah, looking
So,
foolish so far.
Well, and looks like we spoke too soon. Here's the first wallet.
Yeah. Wow.
We told you guys that it would be money in this seed.
Oh, absolutely. Just money and no items. Yeah, Paradox Letter income.
Dread's already calling the products later. I can see that. But also, I would not wish that for both right here.
Could Zora be the letter? Yes, they absolutely could. The only way that that can happen in these settings is that we have 2 wallets beforehand, so that you can buy blue fire for 300 rupees. Technically, if you're looking for like only magic bow or light arrows, you could also have it by getting blue fire from Water Trial once Ganon's castle is in logic.
Which is
But
something we're gonna see a lot more in season 4.
yeah, in season 4, it's in logic as soon as you can get into Ganon's castle and have a bottle. And ZL, I guess.
And while we were discussing that, Gyraxo gets the B1 skip pretty nice, unbuffered first try. No
Nice.
problem whatsoever. And if I'm
And-
correct, Gyraxo was not that comfortable with that trick when he began missing as a scrub, so it's definitely a good improvement for him. That tournament has made him grow into such a strong runner.
Oh, Gyraxo is really, really good. Lovely broken stick setup. Love that. Just turn around really quickly, side hop, and if you hit anywhere other than the door, you get a broken stick. And
He's
lovely.
gonna go for the
one
2-nut
cycle.
1-cycle Goma, and he gets it nicely. Well done.
Very nice. And Devin's going
Devin
through
sets up for the
B1.
B1 skip and gets it first try as well. Wow.
Wow, very fast too.
Both of them, it's only been 7 minutes in, and both of them are already showing how skilled they are.
Oh yeah. Oh, and no
Oh, Iron
today.
Boots.
Oh well, we already couldn't because of the wallet, but Iron Boots and Deku.
Iron Boots in Goma, which is technically out of logic for now.
Mm-hmm. Still out of logic, and let's see what we get.
Shadow Medallion,
Shadow
so
Medallion.
Deku was actually required,
Nice.
which is fine.
So I wonder what we'll see coming out of Deku. There's a few different camps. Some people just like to grab the pocket egg from Malin and just head straight adult, and some people like to waste a little time, do the child market, make sure you have all your rupees, maybe even buy a shield, and just do the normal 3-song. So wonder what we'll see there. And while it was looking like Gyraxo was ahead, it's just he hadn't done sword chest, so we'll get to see exactly what sort of a time lead we have as soon as he grabs.
I think both are actually neck and neck.
Yeah, very close.
Like there's
Definitely.
the 5 meters difference between all of two of them.
Mhm.
Like not even in time, a difference in time, like a difference in distance.
Yeah, and again,
It's
it is
incredible.
very early, but these players are both playing very, very well. Yeah, we're gonna have almost a sync getting out of Cookie Forest.
Yeah, this is definitely the part where we could see some difference in routing. As you said, you could go adult, you could do 3 songs, you could do a longer 3 songs with that scare you just got from Kokiri's chest.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely a lot of stuff that could come out, and that's
Yeah.
where it gets interesting.
You could also just head, yeah, neither doing the potato skip. Potato skip, obviously, skipping the ocarina, for those who don't know. Usually not that great of a play. I would not expect either of them to go for it in grand finals, but we're gonna see here, it looks like both of them are going straight towards the market. Yeah, we call potato the ocarina, or we call the ocarina the potato. I forget who exactly came up with that term. But, yeah, we're having both going for market. And we'll see whether or not they're going for 3-song early adult, or exactly what they'll do. With 1 medallion already, it's nice you may... But, I mean, they have no items to really help them as
Now,
a whole.
considering they have no explosives, no strength, going adult now is a big gamble. You can only do CAC in logic. You could also try to go river. It's only 1 check in logic. I'd say the standard play is to just do 3-song here. Especially when you have the scare, you can do so much more as a child here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, personally, I'm usually not a fan of early adult unless I have at least a hookshot or hover boots, personally, so I can get the bolero check on my first time.
That's cool, because I love doing early adult, so we have 2 clashes in routing here.
Oh, I am... I always say, okay, we're about to get 4 hints, hold on. I roll castle, so that's probably just gonna be ZL, like always. Frogs is dead.
Oh, Jabu number 2.
Abu 2.
And Lossos is a foolish... Wow, that is actually
nothing.
a pretty good hint.
That's a
Now that legitimates the earlier dot a bit more, though. But still, it's the same thing. You can do so much with the scale.
We do have frogs 2 dead. So I guess they can full clear river as soon as they get storms. And I wonder where Devin's going. Just farming a couple. Oh, maybe to buy a shield? I guess he does have a lot of time of day left.
Okay, if Devin goes a dot here, that's a big gamble, but I like it. In any case, if you're playing against an opponent you know is pretty skilled, like evenly matched, or well, I guess you could say they're evenly matched.
Oh, I would definitely say that.
In that case, you would love to do some gamble. If your gamble pays off, it gets so much better for you.
Gyraxo missing
Yeah, guys are having a little trouble shite shooting here. He's not gonna miss. He's not gonna have to pay for the second, which is fine. And Devin is actually just waiting for Knight here to do Richard.
Yeah, looks like
a standard play.
Yeah. Personally, I like going in and buying a shield and doing child shooting gallery, and then grabbing the skull in Hyrule Castle while waiting for Knight. But this is perfectly fine too. He might just be waiting for a shield, and I mean, you can do child shooting later anyways.
Yeah, if his aim is just to stay charged, you can delay the buying a shield as much as you want until you get a dot. Looks like Gyraxo is doing actually what you were talking about, grabbing the scutula, waiting for the knight there.
Nice, I love that. Did he buy a shield?
I don't think he did he?
Dang.
Maybe he did. His rupee count is pretty low. Yeah, his rupee count is pretty low, so I assume he did.
Right. Evans, on the other hand, he's got a ton.
Yeah, but he didn't buy a shield. They're gonna go for the
and Richard giving us. It seems that we're getting a wallet and a bottle. So Dread's prediction of
Paradox letter.
Yeah, paradox letters getting a little more realistic.
Until we find the other wallet, we're not gonna see it.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like Ice Cavern's probably going to be required because Serenade is the Requiem of Spirit today.
Alright, and this is one of the things I hate most. Ice Cavern being required for Requiem. First of all, you don't like seeing Requiem in a bad place.
Yeah.
Second of all, it could be a bait.
Yeah. If I have Spirit, I mean, it's looking like that's probably gonna be logical. Oh, and 30 skulls dead, so we are not getting a true skull seed today. So with Ice Cavern as Requiem, if Requiem is a medallion, always go for it, just because it saves you the trouble of crossing the wasteland. And that's unlucky for Gyraxo. Being caught by the guards.
Oh wow.
Not the biggest deal, because he still does have to wait for night, or wait for morning, but he'll definitely lose a little time here.
Yeah, it's gonna be daytime pretty soon for Gyraxo as well, so he's gonna miss a bit of time of day, but no big deal. He's gonna get the letter and the song pretty nicely. And that is actually pretty funny because Gyraxo got caught by the guard by the river thing or something, and in the first match I think Devin was the one who got caught.
Oh really? Oh, and it looks like we've got Minuet.
Minuet is actually a very, very good early song, but it's just a little sad that lost with his footage.
Yeah, no, you love to see, this right here means that, oh yeah, and we do have Hyrule Castle Way of the Hero, so that is most likely for that Minuet.
It would mean that Sarah's is pretty far into the seed.
Yeah.
Probably not gonna get it early.
Yeah, so Saria's, It could, I mean, immediately that minuet is definitely way the hero. Ooh, and Gyraxo, nice skipping using the stick. I love that. Does it unbuffered, just like me. I love that.
Wow, you guys are actually pretty insane.
Yeah, these guys are playing really, really well right now. Like this is definitely good. Ooh, and Devin having a great Cuckoo so far.
That was almost perfect.
And it's that
Only the
one.
best.
You can tell which ones they are by the ones that he wants you to catch. They peck slightly lower. The other thing also, maybe some people don't know this, but if you're ever having like a lot of trouble with that minigame, you can tell which cuckoos that you've already picked up because they'll have like the little green icon above them, like that you've already interacted with them. You know, like if you can Z target them, and the ones that you haven't picked up won't have that.
Okay, so I knew the second trick you were talking about, but the first one with the pecking, how did you figure that?
Oh no, they just peck like a little lower to the ground.
Really? I actually never knew that.
Yeah, no, so you can see from that it's like really subtle, but definitely if you have like a front-on view of them or you can see them like pretty well, you should be able to tell, or like you can probably
Okay, that's really good to know actually.
yeah.
All
And
right.
it looks like we've got Epona's on Epona's song.
Is this even random? Okay, so the thing is, Epona on Epona could be really nice because it gets you to move a lot faster as a dot throughout the field, go to the lake or something. But that also opens GDG, Gyraxo Fortress, and all that thing that you don't really like having available that early.
Yeah. No, I'm personally not a fan of Epona's really early because especially if GTG is like your first logical progression, it's just horrible. Oh, and we got Prelude that's really nice to have early. And what's really Crater's Melody. So Bolero is going to be our
That's interesting.
So what's really nice about that minuet that they got is they're just gonna go check these 3 hints and then play that prelude immediately, most likely, because Lost Woods is foolish. No way to go through that. They may also go down river. That is another option. We've got Skull Mask Dead.
Considering that they didn't find lots of stuff in market and ranch, and they know that Lost Woods is barren, this could be something to go for river now.
Yeah, it looks like Devin is going into the Lost Woods, so he's maybe just going towards river. Because there's nothing else.
He's actually going for river.
Yeah,
if you don't go out from, if you don't go for prelude right now, that means you're going river.
Yeah, I was wondering also if he were checking the hint right outside of Lost Woods, but not doing that right now.
Alright, that could also happen. I completely forgot.
Oh, and it looks like we're having a little divergence. Sorry, I didn't even notice. Gyraxo is heading right towards Gerudo Valley. I'm a fan of this play. You never know if Gerudo Valley is gonna have something, but I'm especially a fan of this when you have an early scale. So you can just dip right into domain and right down into river.
Definitely, as painful as it is for me to say that, I think Gyraxo is playing really safe and everything.
Yeah, no,
that's a really thoughtful thing.
And especially with just having like no items right now.
Yeah.
This
with both checks really being tier 0.
Yeah. He's getting a lot of really low sphere stuff done.
Yeah, the only thing that could cripple Gyraxo over is that he's not gonna get beamed when he's in lane.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Devin just actually both, so if there's something required behind the beans,
if he
Devin is most likely gonna have a pitch.
Well, if he wants to check the open grotto right now as child, he will have to buy, or like he'll likely buy beans because he has. Oh my gosh, is that our second wallet?
No, I think that's a bomb bag.
Oh, that's a bomb bag. And
Yeah, it looked like a wallet. Oh, it is a wallet actually. No, my bad. It is a wallet.
Yeah, I thought that was a
Holy
wallet.
crap. Paradox letter is
Oh my
actually a
God.
thing now.
Not until we have ZL, but almost there. Oh my gosh.
What could
two
ZL be at this point? We know what's on Crater. We know
Yes.
what's in. Okay, it can't be on Serenade. It can't be on Composer's Grave. It could only be on
it's
Sacred Forest Meadow,
probably on.
Colossus, Prelude.
It's probably on Minuet, is my assumption. That would explain our Minuet being Wath, just so we could get ZL early, and then ZL will likely lock Saria's. Because we don't have that many other song checks we can get without Temple of Time Wave here. That could also be it. We might just be finding a bomb bag and we'll have it in DC, or like we'll have DC be a stone, or sorry, our
DC
port.
is already wacky as hell. What the hell is going on? You have like nothing except things to go underwater and things to buy stuff. Like, what the hell is going on?
That was the river chest in water. That is dead too. So that's actually nice. So Water Temple usually has 4 items. We've actually had 2 hints about items in the Water Temple. So
Yeah,
the
so you
boss
know
key
the-
chest and the river chest. So there's only 2
Yes,
more
sir.
actual items in the in water.
Yeah, exactly.
And Devin looks like he's going to clip into the river. And I'm sorry, I missed what Gyraxo did. Did he like fail something in Gerudo Valley? Why is he in the Temple of Time so soon?
Oh, I actually didn't see. That is a bit strange. Okay. So we have Saga in Minuet check, so that's why Minuet is actually way of the hero. Which would
Nice.
also mean, did he get the medallions? Yes, he did. With Forest as... Wait, did he? No, he did not check the pedestal.
He did not check the pedestal, just sort right out.
So if Minuet is way of the hero here, that means that you need to go for either Saga's checks or Forest. So I'm guessing Forest is a medallion.
Yeah, so Forest, so where it's basically confirmed, like nearly confirmed at this point, that we will have our Forest medallion, like the song from the Prelude check, be ZL, Heated Valley, and the 3 hints outside Forest, and warped to Temple.
Okay, so he just wanted to do Valley. Because he's a Batman.
Yeah, that's strange to hop into Valley and with no Serenade yet, and it's looking like Serenade's, like, we've had so many song hints. Serenade is, I think, only either on the Requiem check or it's on the Nocturne check. So we won't have Serenade for a while, so I'm wondering why you didn't go into River. That seems a little strange.
Well, you don't have Song of Storms. So it's actually faster to do the river checks as a dot right now.
Yeah.
If your goal is not to go into dot.
Right.
But Domain gives you choose, actually, so that could cost him.
It's very nice. That's really nice.
That's a really big find for Devin, who also gets the Mirror Shield in the Torches Run minigame.
Wow, so Domain paying off big.
Okay, we are only missing the Rudos later on King's Aura then. And Domain would be like the, the greatest thing ever on this seed.
Up and nothing on the actual Rudo's letter check, and it looks like we'll have Child Fishing and Scarecrows, and then go straight towards Temple of Time. So yeah, what we know about this seed so far is we're almost certain we have Temple of Time Wath that is almost certainly just to get ZL. And then it's looking like Nocturne's probably our Serenade, which is... I like doing the lake plays now, because he probably won't be here for a while.
Okay, so what Gyraxo's gonna do now? I think it's almost daytime for him.
The wallet. Or maybe he just doesn't know how to do the, So you can, like, logically, that check requires either... Like, that check is actually in logic right now, because they have a scale. And that puts it into logic as a child, because you can just use a calculator to get there. But as adult, it's not in logic until you have hover rates. But that check is in logic overall. So maybe he just doesn't know the jump to get over there, or maybe he's gambling that that wallet's not required. Still not sure on that, but kind of a strange decision not to go for it. He must just not know the jump.
Well, my guess is if he's gonna go back as a child with Song of Storms, or if he needs beans, then he's probably gonna get it on the way. But for now, I don't think. Well, it's not that useful for now. The only thing that it gives you is a blue fire, but you don't even have ZL or hover boots to get into them. So it's pretty much useless.
Yeah.
That's Hyrule
That we
Castle
didn't get a
hero number 2.
pedestal check. Oh, is it? Yep, Hyrule Castle 2. That is... Maybe we'll have an item also on the actual Hyrule Castle ferry, but it is a confirmation, like we can already be certain that Minuet is Way of the Hero.
And that's Zora's Fountain Foolish of Gyraxo, which is pretty nice.
So
Unless you actually, if you have to go to Iceground to get that Requiem, that Zora's Fountain Foolish feels bad.
Yeah.
And Gyraxo multiple bonkings on the
bonking.
try to get the jump.
He gets it. Yeah, so we have all of our Foolishes. Actually some pretty good Foolishes today. Lost Woods, Fire, and Zora's Fountain.
Yeah, is that double Way of the Hero Hyrule Castle? I only
Double Walk Hyrule Castle. I've only
noted
counted
2 of them. Yeah, I only counted 2 as well. Okay, so far,
And
being pretty
we'll
standard.
likely get the pedestal check from Heaven. Oh, I totally missed, that must have been Serenade. It was Serenade. Serenade right there, so that I think confirms we won't have Song of Storms until we finish our...
Yeah, that is pretty interesting.
Because I think that's all of the songs.
Alright,
We have
medallion check.
the Serenade, Bolero, and Sun Song check.
Forest has
So-
light medallion. Jabra has forest medallion. Fire has fire.
Yeah.
Spirit has water. Wadekutri we knew. And Spirit medallion is gonna be Beastie. So that makes our stones be water and shadow. Okay, now we really don't want AD to have a thing.
No.
True, that's a Baron medallion fire.
So from what we know, I'm pretty sure. Oh no. Sorry, my internet's being really sketchy right now.
It's fine. And, what's that on TARDIS?
We know,
Is that
I
a fairy
think
bottle?
Paradox Letter is almost certainly dead. That's a fairy bottle up there. Yeah, so our stones are water and shadow. That's annoying. We got 2 sometimes hints about water, and it's just a stone. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
I mean, it's still pretty nice because you have Iron Boots very early in the game, even though it's out of logic. So you know you're not gonna dip into water anytime soon.
Yeah.
Unless you're a madman and you're gonna gamble for the 2 items that are left inside water.
That would be a pretty crazy play. It does sometimes pay out, though.
The good thing about Devin going for the domain, having shoes to check that Croto in Meadow, and wow, it pays off massively as it is the boomerang.
Oh, that's big. That's big. So it
Okay,
looks
so-
like we're gonna have either bombs or a hammer in logic before we need ZL, because I'm almost certain at this point ZL has to be on. Well, ZL. Hold on. Water and shadow. Yeah, so ZL can't possibly be OOT. So the worst thing OOT can be now is storms, I think.
Hold on, it could be Suns.
Yeah.
Let's be crazy here. It could be Sun Song for something on Sungrave.
That's horrible. It's OOT is either suns or storms at this point. And he gets another frog scent.
Did we miss any other song? Bolero could be anywhere, but we don't. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. The songs. Bolero is really likely to be really unlikely to be Wath.
Well, it could still be on Temple of Time if the
so
Rudo's
the
letter
songs
is
we have
actually free. Imagine this, Rudo's letter is free. In Jabu, you get something that does not unlock you fire. I mean fire access. So Temple of Time, Way of the Hero could be Bolero.
It's
Wait,
possible.
actually, no, that's actually stupid because fire is barren.
Oh yeah, fire is barren.
So unless fire locks a song on Burning Cag, yeah, scratch that. That is going too far. But I did have a seed where Bolero was actually Way of the Hero. That was funny as fuck.
Yeah, I've had I'm not sure how many times I've had that. I did actually me and Devin played a 1v1 maybe like a week ago, and that was actually the first seed where I've ever seen we had hover boots on top of the volcano. Yeah.
Oh damn.
What Toad just said in chat. We had hover boots on top of the volcano.
Okay, but that's still something on top of the volcano because the seed I played where Bolero was Way of the Hero, the volcano was dead, but it was just for the Bolero check access, which was Epona, which unlocked you the first train in GDG, which is
That's
really
funny.
a stupid seed.
That's funny. That's horrible. I've never played a seed where Bolero's been. Actually, I don't think I've played a seed where Bolero's been Wath. Not for the. Actually,
The volcano.
I think I've only played one seed where Bolero's been Wath, honestly, and I think it was that one.
Bolero being Way of the Hero is one of the things that is really too funny, but also something you don't.
Yeah.
A bit like Paradox Letter.
And yeah, my internet had cut out earlier, but I think Paradox Letter's just about dead, because Jabu is our
Yeah, with Jabu being
Forest
Way of the
Medallion and
Hero
probably
and
has
of
our
course
ZL, which
Medallion.
locks the ability to turn
Yeah,
in.
it's pretty unlikely
Yeah.
that Paradox Letter is a thing now.
Mhm.
Could still happen though. It's random. Anything could happen.
Yeah. And it looks like we're having crater checks. Nothing on top of the volcano, so that does make Bolero Wath a little more unlikely. Just a piece of heart there in the wall. And it looks like he'll get it. And we're just having Gyraxo do some checks we've already seen from Devin, child fishing. And I think Gyraxo still didn't check the pedestal as
He did.
a child. Oh no, he did.
It did before
Never
you went back, Chad. Is that Temple of Time with the hero? That's
That's our second one, yeah.
Okay, so Devin is going for the check that we don't know about yet. He's gonna check the hand with that chew. Actually, he's thinking about it. It's still a valuable chew at this point, so he's probably gonna save Scott. Yeah. So what does the hint give you? Oh no! He actually.
Slash it.
Yeah, he blasted the stone with the chew. So
He knows.
Yeah. So that was a worthless hint, so that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
I'm guessing he's gonna get the
the hint out here and then
hint over
save.
there. Maybe he's gonna go into the Goron City maze to check, and then if he finds nothing, I could see him safe scumming everything.
Yeah, I agree.
For Crown of Time teaches. Wow. So, wow, we
Sun Song.
totally not called that.
It was definitely makes sense. Wait, so our medallion layout that we have is Jabu, Fire, and Spirit. So we could definitely still have hopefully not AD. I did my first seed in this tournament that I played against Trent was it was indeed AD for Sunsong. First magic on Sunsong grave. And it looks like Devin's getting into Dodonga's Cavern, or no?
DC Way of the Hero, where was that hint? Oh, with a strength. Wow, that's good for Gyraxo.
Oh, that's great.
That's really good for Gyraxo. Where was that? That's open grotto. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
That's actually really early in the seed.
Wait,
So
we
that
got
that early deck queue is actually kind of crippling both of them.
yeah.
Good thing that Gyraxo went back there.
We got a DC Wath and a Strength in there.
Yeah. So that opens DC for Gyraxo, which is very convenient since it's actually Way of the Hero.
Yeah, and I'm presuming that we have to do Jabu like pretty early in Logic. So that DC Wath is pretty likely to be a bomb bag actually.
Could be a bomb bag, it could be Rudo's Letter, since you have the skill, you already have access to Domain and Jabu if you have Rudo's Letter.
Well, the thing about it being the letter is actually the boomerang still isn't in Logic.
That's also true. Really.
But
The
it
Way
might
of the Hero
be
and
a
Jabu
bomb.
could be the boomerang jet.
yeah,
Like,
it might
it could
just
be like the
right.
hammer or a bomb bag.
Yeah.
Then
That is
anything
also
can. We have a lot of possibilities here.
Yeah. Actually, Ruda should make a lot of sense too, because we could just have a bomb bag in Jabu on the rank chest. And that would make sense because also maybe it wants us to do ice pretty early to get like our spirit stuff.
True, but
or to get Requiem.
you still need to get Zia for that, and you're gonna have to complete Jabu.
Oh, right. Yeah. No, you're right. So it's looking like most likely, I mean, unless we're just missing some like low sphere checks, which to be fair, we still haven't done a good amount of stuff. I don't think anybody's done Dampe race, right?
Yeah, thinking of the Damper race, I think Gyraxo did already, but thinking of Sphere 0 check, we still have Dampe digging, we still have chicken.
Oh no.
And
Gyraxo did
with that strength in Sphere 0, that opens DC pretty early as well.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be surprising to see like 2 Way of the Hero items in DC. Yeah, you can't finish DC with strength, and if you don't have anything other than shoes, DC costs a lot on explosive.
Yeah. I definitely can see why Devin did not go for that.
It's usually not worth it if you don't have any means to go around those explosive walls.
Yeah. Also, another reason why he might not have done it is doing the 2 strat on, and it looks like Gyraxo is getting his choose too. Doing the 2 strat, and that means he's probably going to go for DC because he has 10 fresh choose, and he knows it's WAP, and he has a strength.
And he also
I think
has a
Gyraxo is
shield.
going to go for a DC stand. Yeah, and he just got his shield. I think he's almost certainly going.
Yeah, he's gonna rush it.
straight to DC.
That's for sure.
Yeah. But the other reason Devin might not have gone in is because beating King Dodongo is actually really difficult without bombs or strength.
Yeah, and with
Just
5 choose, you can't do it any way without more choose.
Yeah.
I think if you only have choose, you need 10 of them to full clear DC.
Yeah. And yeah, that's just doing the King Dodongo with choose. It's just like hardly ever necessary. Devin can with choose. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's a really tough strat. Oh, did we get our winner heart piece? And let's see where Devin and Gyraxo are both going. I think Gyraxo is probably going straight for DC.
Probably Devin is gonna clear Garon City with his choose and save scum if needed.
Yeah.
That's the only play he has left as a dog.
So, VXR, what we have right now for Watts, we have 2 hints for each of Jabu, Hyrule Castle, and Temple of Time, and 1 hint for Dodongo's Cavern. And our Hyrule Castle, it has Minuet, which is almost Forest is a medallion. Yeah, so we have already confirmed that Minuet is Way of the Hero, as the adult Minuet check had Saria's, which confirms like that means it has to be Minuet. Like whenever either Saria's or Minuet is on the Minuet check as adult, that confirms as soon as you know that Forest is a medallion, that the other one is Way of the Hero. Since getting to that Minuet check requires either Saria's or Minuet. And I love the choose strat Devin's doing right now, but he only has 5 choose. So, I mean, he might get bailed out with a bomb bag. He might get bailed out with Rudo's letter. But
Did he
if
just
it's any
save
deep,
here?
yeah,
Oh, that's magic.
magic. Nobody's expecting that.
That's actually very hard.
Yeah.
You don't want to save scum it, but also it's useless right now.
I honestly, I wouldn't hate. No, I'd keep it. I'd definitely keep it.
Devin is coming.
Oh, he's scumming magic too.
I mean,
that's
with magic,
crazy.
you don't have anything with magic right now. Magic is useless right now. What could you do with magic? You would need a fire sword. Oh, you could quick spin, right? But
that's
unless you find anything to get into dungeons, you're not gonna have any like fighting whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually a pretty big gamble from Devin, who's still going for the DC with choose. Actually, he's thinking hard. But Gyraxo has no trouble whatsoever, maybe because he has a strength.
Yeah. If I were him, I would have saved right after that magic, maybe checked that hint, and maybe just gotten out of here. But looks like he's gonna try go a little deeper. He's really not sure. And Gyraxo nailing the cheese strat as well. Very, very nice.
Yeah, that was first try as well. But yeah, to be fair, in Devin's place, it's actually hard to call anything because he has two choose, which gives you almost nothing. As child, you don't only have like the worst checks ever right now.
Yeah.
Open Roto is pretty far. What does he have Serenade? Oh, he does have Serenade, so it's not too bad. And it looks like it's what he's gonna do, which is fine.
Yep.
Because I think child checks wise, Devin only has Valley and Hyrule Field left.
Yeah, he doesn't
Also
have
don't
that
pay digging.
strength.
Is that?
And don't pay digging, and also yep, and there's our bomb bag.
There's the bomb bag.
And that is
Told you there's gonna be 2 things.
Yeah, that is big for Gyraxo, and also
Gyraxo has a massive lead now.
that is gonna really hurt for Devin, because Devin he thought about doing this check and he didn't do it. That is gonna hurt. But okay, I spoke with Devin right before this, and I know his game plan. He said the reason he lost his first match in this grand finals was because he just was trying way too hard to win and wasn't having any fun. So he is focusing on having fun today and also on winning, but just you play better when you're having fun.
Definitely.
And
Let's hope that when he finds his strength, it's not gonna tilt him too much. Because this is really a tilter for him now.
yeah,
Having that strength with DC with the hero so available so early in the seed, and then when he gets back, he's gonna find the bomb bag right where he left.
yeah, that is gonna hurt.
That's gonna tilt him.
Hopefully it does
Yeah,
not.
hopefully he's gonna. But I trust Devin that he's not gonna get too angry about that.
Yep.
In any case, since he's going for the right place right now, he's not gonna be too late behind Gyraxo.
Yep. Yeah, he is going exactly where he needs to go.
Oh, and fire arrows in DC as well. Wow, this is loaded.
Gosh, loaded DC.
I wouldn't be surprised to see a double. Wait, no, it can't be double DC. Because you also had Jabu.
Right, yeah, it cannot be. So the reason for that is you can actually only have a maximum of 2 hits pointing at dungeons.
And double defense in DC. What the hell is this DC?
Yeah, this DC is. This is just gonna. So Devin's not only just gonna find his bomb bag, he's gonna like keep doing this, and it's just like fire arrow, it's double defense, it's just everything.
Okay, so Devin has not done bad either. So he's gonna go for the safe.
Yeah.
The safe plan and do that now. I think it was mostly Baron, right?
It was Baron, yeah. I can't say I hate the play. Getting it done early is just fine. But Gyraxo is gonna save a little time because he didn't have to go out of his way to do this. He just did it like normally right after ranch.
And the deck stick upgrade. Wow, DC, DC man.
Wow.
Who needs a cohesion? As for runners, okay, but other than that,
Where was Boomerang? Boomerang was in the Wolfos Grotto and Sacred Forest meta. Logic with that bomb bag in DC, but when Devin got it, it was not in Logic. Or like, he didn't know it was in Logic.
that's a clean Dodongo 5 for Gyraxo. So do you think KD is gonna have something?
Very nice.
Imagine if KD has Rudos left.
Oh my gosh, just the most loaded DC ever. Have we had one check that wasn't any good? I guess there was, what, a red rupee, I think?
I fucking swear to God, this freaking Dodongo's cover. You
What
gotta
is-
be kidding me, game. Holy crap.
Oh my god. It's insane. Devin is
it's
going
also,
to...
Oh yeah, that's right. The Dodongo's Cavern was also the Spirit Medallion, so you could even go check for Temple of Time now.
Yeah, it's
could still
technically
be-
still not in Logic. Technically
But
still...
it could still be Way of the Hero, and screw Logic.
Yeah. It is Way of the Hero, but more than likely that's for the ZL, but I mean, why not check it? He'll probably do that as soon as he's done with some checks around here. And I Gyraxo is definitely getting off to a bit of an early lead because he got that strength and DC Wath and just like rushed DC and had the most loaded DC ever.
Oh my hecking god, that's the strength too.
And strength too. Oh,
Yo, what is this feed? I mean, is that like rush every check and get every item or?
Oh, and we're about to get the
Oh, holy hell.
check
So that
on
means-
players and
As soon as you get
makes
DL,
sense.
as soon as you get ZL, you can already clear Spirit. Because they have
Yeah.
Epona. And they both know how to do Naked Wasteland.
Yeah. Well,
And
as
it
soon
could
as
go
you
really... Everything
Spirit-
could go really fast now.
Spirit is 100% full clearable in logic as soon as they have ZL. As we have the boomerang to get the child checks, and we have everything we need possibly on adult side. Well, not a bow, because we still need those to use fire arrows. And also,
We
chest
do
isn't
we
in
have... Is it when you say fire source needed in logic, do you mean fire arrows or fire arrows plus bow? Plus bow.
like a fire source in Spirit for map chest in the sunblock room.
Yeah. Because I've had a C where strength 1 was on map chest,
Oh
and
my.
the only fire source available was the fire arrow, which is
Oh,
dumb
no.
because you can't get it with like you can't use fire arrows as a child.
Yeah. Gyraxo
And it was
picking
only logic with that. Wow.
Yeah. I'm a little surprised we didn't have a forest dip from Gyraxo.
From the fact that he's got strength. Yeah, it could have been a play to go for forest. You can do the whole of Kocha.
Assuming you get a key,
No,
you can do.
I'm assuming you got a key. Yeah, that's right. Because you can't get there otherwise.
Oh, and we have
So
a
I could. That's only 2 checks. I could see him not doing it.
yeah. We have a poll for what's the WAF song in Temple of Time. It is very
There's not much. Yeah, there's not much. Yes, it's either ZL or Storm.
yeah.
Wouldn't it be
Bolero.
fun if it's Storm?
Bolero. Dang, we have a hook shot.
Yep. What if it storms actually? That would mean ZL is either on Colossus or Burning Cat. So you're
Yeah.
gonna have to go cross the desert anyway.
So the it can't be Nocturne, sadly. We have the Bolero check has to be Nocturne.
Yeah, the Bolero check is Nocturne, and they actually went for the quick strat for the stairs DC. Very nicely done.
And he got it. Very nice. Very, very nice.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if, if he ever goes back to playing the next season of Scrub. I wouldn't be surprised if David is actually
there's
not
a bow.
qualifying. And there's the bow, so now Forest is completely clearable. So I'm assuming Gyraxo is gonna get all the checks in Crown City, like the maze, and then gonna rush Forest, which is progression.
Yeah, absolutely. That is wow. We have a lot to do right now. I think Forest is definitely the first play that Gyraxo should probably make. It's a medallion guaranteed progression, and he's not going to really get anything that could speed it up.
Well,
And we got a French vanilla.
I guess that's it
and
for the
there we-
Temple of Time here.
Oh, and so we got a French vanilla
Close the
and
vent,
a
close the
vanilla.
vent. Nothing worthy in the maze apart from an upgrade, which is nice considering he's gonna have to do Forest pretty soon.
Oh, and it looks like he's probably just gonna go buy a Goron tunic now, and maybe check the first check and fire. Oh, and he can get the Bolero check.
You can actually get Nocturne right now, which is good because he doesn't have Bolero. That would make Minuet like the fastest way to get to CAC, which is actually really bad.
Yeah. And he's going to check Bolero. Let's see if he dips Fire Temple. Oh,
I don't think it does because it's Baron.
Yeah, it's foolish. It's foolish.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna get that. I don't know if he already did the DMC check. I don't think he did. Did he?
I'm sorry,
He could go for the... Oh, did I cut? Yeah, I was saying maybe he wants to go for the DMC checks as well. Because I'm not sure he did that already.
I don't believe he did, because it seems he's checking the volcano right now. I'm a little surprised he didn't buy a Goron tunic beforehand, but I mean, it's not really necessary. These players are definitely
It's
good enough to
probably
get
not
through Fire
necessary
Temple without it.
because you're not gonna go into fire anytime soon.
Yeah.
Unless
no,
you find the hammer
agreed.
in forest. It'd be bad.
Yeah, you can put off fire just basically as long as you want. It's foolish.
Okay, so the thing is, when Devin finishes DC, he can actually get his bow and his second strength pretty fast, but do you really want to go into CAC and then back into DMT afterwards? Or what left do you have? Nothing much. Could go for those, yeah. Gyraxo is maybe gonna go to get the hint in the end. But I assume afterwards he's just gonna play Minuet to forward. This is maybe what he does. Okay, we're gonna have a deep forest from Gyraxo. Hopefully forest is gonna be interesting today, but seeing as how loaded DC was, well, it could very well be that forest is actually barren. Yes, VXO Zia is way of the hero. This is something that we see like every day, but that's how it is. The Devin is gonna catch up pretty nicely now. Hopefully he doesn't skip the bow and the strength too. And as soon as I say that, well, that's a big oopsie. As wow, Gyraxo finding the first strength already. We don't have any outside guns castle hint. That could still have something, but well, what does that mean exactly? The strength in open grotto is probably way of the hero because it locks the bomb back, which locks the hookshot. But the strength in Kakariko and in Forest Temple might not actually be way of the hero, and we have a double forest. Yep, it's a comms curse. I'm sorry about that.
Hey,
Yeah, go for the center. Hey, welcome back.
I'm so sorry. My internet is horrible, but it looks like we have double forest.
We have double forest, and Gyraxo found his strength 3, which is actually Devin's strength 2.
Oh
Right
my
now.
god.
So we have a freaking big race coming.
Yeah. It looks like that Devin did not get his bow beforehand, which is gonna hurt a little,
Yeah,
but
this is
it's
really
really not the
unfortunate.
biggest. It's not the biggest time loss ever, assuming he doesn't dip all the way to bow chest, because, I mean, you got Minuet, you can just come right back. But it's definitely like a little time loss.
I don't think that was a key, so he can't even do Kotya.
Oh, no.
So that's actually a Monka SC. But that would bail him out, like now. Right after this room, he's gonna bail out. And let's see what he goes after. Does he rush Spirit out of Logic? or does he go back to get the CAC and the empty stuff that he needs?
So the annoying stuff about Spirit out of logic is it's like pretty dang out of logic until you get
Also,
either-
you don't have ZL.
yeah, you don't have ZL and you don't have Requiem.
That's a big gamble if you do that. But you could do GDG.
Yeah.
Okay, Devin understanding that he does not have any key, he can't do anything else here. And he's going late because he planted the bean and everything. Yeah, that could be a play. He has Iron Boots, so he can do the lab out of logic. And I assume afterwards it's gonna be a Haru Fear into GDG play.
Yeah, I'm expecting just the same. Let's see. We've got early keys in Forest as always, but sadly none before the courtyard, which is a little annoying for Devin, but Gyraxo just benefiting
So
him
far,
even a little more.
to be fair, so far Devin has been pretty unlucky with his gamble.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Gyraxo's he's been a little more thorough and it's paying off, as it often does. Being thorough
He played
is
it really safe, really in logic. I don't think he did anything out of it.
yeah, not
Because
really.
everything he did with the choose was already in logic fight.
Yeah. Oh, and more choose, which they're useful. They're stable at the time.
Okay, that's kind of useful, but not too much.
Oh, and it looks like he's skipping the lab, which is a little strange. That's a check. It is definitely out of logic until you get another scale, but it's also a really fast skull. So maybe just forgot about it. Maybe doesn't know how to do the... Nah, there's no way he doesn't know how to
There's
do
no
it.
way he doesn't know. We
Yeah,
need
there's
to-
no way he doesn't know.
I'm
And
very sure
also,
both of
even
them
actually using the bean to get over here is a little faster, and once you hop off of the lab roof, to reset the bean, if you use the bean to get on the roof, it's actually even just fastest to go in. So I'm really surprised he didn't. A little strange.
Yeah, maybe he's just thinking about how he's gonna route his run afterwards, and well, when you think too much, you're gonna skip things before you know it.
Yeah. And more keys in Forest. It looks like he's going to do the... No recoil. Did he already get the Floor Master chest?
I don't think he did, but since he's gonna push the blocks all the way, it's better to push them all right now and then get the recoil.
Yeah.
You could
My
go
typical...
you could go for a faster strat if you have hovers and bombs.
Oh yeah, that's
doesn't-
difficult too.
Yeah, it's not that difficult and it's really faster, but well, you don't have hovers.
Yeah. Personally, when I'm like a little under-equipped, I like to push the first block all the way in and then do the recoil. And then come back and do the other. But honestly, I'm not even sure if that's all that fast. It just feels fast to my
I never
brain.
thought about that one. Maybe not. Not sure. I always do what Gyraxo does, except that I do recoil before getting that check.
Mm-hmm.
And is that a great fairy sound from Epona on Devin's stream? God, that is actually awful.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a great fairy laugh as Epona
Yeah.
sound.
Oh, I'm listening to it on mute. And Gyraxo's got 10 skulls now. Getting the Floor Master chest, and we assume Devin's most likely going into... Oh, I need to switch the stream chat to Scrubs. I'm not looking at that.
That sound is planned though for Devin. Oh my god. Why would you do that?
Does he really do that?
Why the hell?
Oh, and gold scales, so that lab dive...
That is the goal
is in
scale.
logic.
Lab dive is now in logic.
Oh no.
Well, let's hope for Devin that is nothing. Darina's Dance is a magic meter.
Which we're not gonna need, but...
There's no way that is locked, right? Zio is behind. Zio is in Temple of Time. You only need Rudo.
Yeah.
So unless Rudo's is behind Magic.
Which Rudos could very well be in Spirit, actually. But that's a
Well, it's
little
not like-
unlikely because it would require us to get a logical way to get to Spirit Temple. So that would require both a Lens of Truth and either
You need
a
magic to cross
cover boots
anyway.
or a long shot.
Yeah, you need magic to cross anyway. So
And you
that
need
could
magic
be-
anyway. Duh.
But it's possible that it could be sitting in shadow if we find Dins and Hover.
Yeah.
That's all we need for shadow. And shadow is a stone, so well, maybe.
Absolutely.
Missing the bow for Devin is gonna cost him a lot of time, I think, unless he finds a bow here.
Yeah,
Because he's not gonna be able to do the Gyraxo Fortress check either.
Yeah, he's bowless for GTG, which always hurts. Being bowless GTG just feels really bad, especially when it's like you're supposed to have a bow by then.
Yeah.
And nice little trick with the guard. If you just shoot your hook shot in that corner up, the guard will get stuck, and you can just crouch stab him really fast. Oh, and claim check.
Oh, clip check. That's interesting because when do you get to Bikora?
Not
You don't rush it at all.
fire.
Fire is barren, so you would only go there if you have Ziel and want to check the ferry.
Yeah, I think you'd only go there really once you have ZL and a hammer, and you're doing Fire Temple.
Yeah, so
there's-
if
it feels-
Ruro's ladder is actually on Bigor, that could actually be last location.
Yeah, especially since we're almost certain at this point that Fire Temple actually locks our Bolero access, so you have to walk there no matter what.
Oh yeah, Burning Khaki is Bolero now. Go sure.
No, so our Bolero, yeah. No, you're right. That is that's funny. Bolero and Nocturne just did a little switch.
Alright. I forgot that Nocturne was on Bolero.
Yeah.
Okay, Devin get the nice recoil without touching the fire, but unfortunately he misses the cycle of the border
Yeah.
because he was a bit too slow on the setup. But it's
Yep.
actually a very nice setup because that's the fastest way to clear this room. You get the best cycles for the borders. You can just backwalk here, never get hit, and get the silver rupee. I think the timer stops at 1.7 when you get the
Wow,
which
that's
is pretty
fast.
fast. That's really ultra fast.
Oh,
At least, what's nice about going GDG here for Devin is that he has a strength too, in logic.
yep. Strength
So that
to
makes
unlock.
4 more checks for him. But the thing is, not having a bow, not having Song of Time for GDG is a bit monkites.
Yeah, it
But let's
doesn't
hope he
feel
finds something
great.
useful.
A bow
Finding
would be
something
nice.
really useful. A bow would be nice. It would be, well, it's still that would still be a time loss for him if there's only a bow. But if there's something else, like Rudo's ladder,
Rudos would
That could be huge.
definitely be the best thing. That would be the best thing for him to find in here. He doesn't know it necessarily, but well, maybe he does because he probably knows ZL is on locked behind
I
jobbing.
don't know if he had the storms check. The storms hint. I think no, that was on Current City Maze, which is here. But he might go back there eventually anyway. Because
Yep.
that's still a lot of checks left behind. Oh, that is
Sure.
huge. Taros here is very huge. That's actually insane because he's gonna have to cross the Well, maybe not.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
maybe
we
he
might.
doesn't have to cross the desert actually, but if he ever has to go back here, that's gonna be really fast.
Yeah, that's really nice. Feyor's that's gonna feel good because he's doing bowless GTG, which always hurts. But finding Feyor's is really nice. Oh, yeah, good. He should just save quit there. Definitely faster just to go right side to get those last 2 checks. And actually, you can't even get out of the statue room without a bow. So, heads up play from him.
Yeah, what does he do?
I
He's
would
gonna
just.
place Furrow.
I would maybe do place Feyor's, then do right side, or I would place Feyor's, save scum the 2 T checks on right side, and then probably
Yeah,
just
he's
get
probably
out.
gonna check the right side of GGG and then save back, check the right side of the maze.
Yeah.
Save scum if needed.
I'm just really used to playing on VC and having to like route around as many save quits as possible.
Alright, because VC is actually slower on resets.
And he is not going into or maybe he
Oh, he's
is.
not going for the... Okay, he's gonna do right side first. Which is interesting. Why would you skip the back of GTG? Like
That
the
is-
torchless room?
That's
Is it
definitely a
because
little
it's
strange.
out of logic?
Maybe.
Only one of them is out of logic.
Yeah, only one of the checks out of logic.
It's a key.
Looks like a key, yeah.
Okay, so some of time actually required for last GTG check.
Yeah. Hold on, give me just 1 second, I gotta let the cat out.
Okay, so Devin is gonna check the left maze. Well, Gyraxo finishes forest, so this is gonna be interesting. for
Yeah,
both of
I'm a
them.
little surprised with this play from Devin for skipping those 2 right side checks. Especially if you're going through the maze, because you might find a key that'll let you go a little further.
I would tend to say it's a gamble from Devin.
Yeah.
And so far, GTG is not paying off at all, which is really concerning for Devin. Because at this point, if you're Gyraxo, what do you do? GTG is open. That's probably the most dense area for him right now. Since he has a bow, he has 4 more checks, probably more with keys.
Yeah. I would say probably the densest place for him right now is going to be GTG for sure. And he might even be going that way just to maybe he'll gamble that we don't actually need that Requiem and also cross the wasteland. And I think Devin will maybe cross the wasteland as well.
He's thinking about it. He's gonna do the check on the rooftop first. And there's actually a chance he might cross the desert.
Yeah. I can't say it's a bad play.
Call. That's a really ballsy call. Because it's out of logic. You cannot do anything in Colossus except get storms. Oh, but he doesn't know it's storms. Okay, he might be banking on it being Zia.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Okay,
and
that's
to be fair, like our Rudos letter could very easily just be, well, I mean, we'd still need logical access to the Requiem song.
There's a small chance it's there. And Gyraxo finishes Phantom Gun pretty nicely.
Yeah,
That was
very
a clean
nice.
fight.
Very clean.
Okay, let's see what
If we have our
our
long
friend GG has in store for us. Is it gonna be the long shot?
just a foolish
Oh my god,
bow.
it's another bow. That is bad for Devin.
Yeah, that's well. To be fair, I do think Devin's likely to go up DMT and Crater fairly soon because if he still hasn't done Goron City, it's a pretty dense place.
definitely. That's like the densest the densest area for him now. He
Yeah.
could go for bunch bowling, but that's only 2 checks. Could go for
Well, yeah.
CAC, I guess. Could go for chickens and Dampe digging with that Nocturne. Did he get Nocturne? He didn't even get Nocturne.
Yeah, I don't think he
That's
has
really
it.
impressive. Okay, so he's gonna get Storms. He might get bailed into doing the well afterward.
Yeah,
So he's gonna miss his bow again.
unless there's another one in there. There's still one more bow
Oh,
out.
he got
nice
the reverse
inverted
camera.
cam.
Wow.
Nice inverted cam.
Okay. Okay, that is actually a pog strat.
Yeah,
That is the swaggest thing I've ever seen here.
that's really nice. And it looks like Gyraxo is going for what we anticipated, which is most likely just towards GTG. Probably pick up these 2 high roll field checks, and then just straight towards GTG.
I don't remember if Devin did Tech Type Grotto.
He did not, I don't believe.
I think they didn't, right?
Yeah, I
Also,
don't believe he did.
If Gyraxo wants to play it safe, he can do the whole of Hierophant plus big blows,
Yeah,
which Devin couldn't.
and getting back on Epona. Epona is...
That's a misinput. No
yeah,
big deal.
Epona is so annoying.
Oh, it looks like Devin missed his setup, so he's gonna go back to get it. Second try.
Oh no. He doesn't. Yeah. I actually used to use this setup, but I am actually much more consistent now at not using the setup. So this setup, what he's doing, he's looking for basically for the flags to line up, and he's gonna do turn around right there, do a shield turn right down right, and then just back walk. And if he didn't void right there, so he's fine. You just have to wait for 3 sets of levers to spawn, and then you can just turn and walk
Oh, you
towards.
can use the levers. Wow, nice. Didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a setup I actually never, because well, I just use textures to find my way up there.
Yeah, I used to use that setup, but I find it actually more consistent not to use it. Maybe I just wasn't good at it, but he did not check the Haunted Wasteland because he has no
he
way
can't.
to.
He doesn't have the bow.
bow. Yeah.
Which is really unfortunate. The bow is gonna hurt him massively. Okay, nothing on the arch.
Yeah, I could.
DC. Wait here, that's the second time. I was afraid we were.
Third.
Okay, so he's gonna find the storms here. He's gonna be pretty unhappy about it. If he had been ZL, he could have Dawn Spirit like right now, but well, it's not ZL.
I very much anticipate at least dipping the first check that.
Well, since you're here, you're gonna do the first check.
Yeah.
But
hopefully it's me.
Yeah. RNG must be on his side now.
Yeah.
Because he's really
you can jump
very
up there?
behind. Yeah, you can jump there. I think that's faster. I'm not sure where the trigger is actually.
Why the hell does that work?
I actually never managed to do that, so I cannot. Okay. So yeah, Gyraxo is actually going for the safe play of doing big pose. So far, Gyraxo has played the seed flawlessly safe.
Oh,
like he did
absolutely.
every check on his way.
Yeah, no,
While Devin has tried to gamble a bit more.
He is playing as safe as it gets, and it is paying out big. I'd say Gyraxo definitely has a pretty sizable lead right now, just because he found his bow. He already has done Forest, which is a big time save, or a big time sink for Devin later.
Gyraxo is only 2 from Glow.
Yeah.
He only needs Rulo's letter. Then Jabu would give him something for the rest of the series. It could be the hammer.
It also might just be a slingshot.
Oh, true. We did not have found a single slingshot.
Yeah. So
But if it's a slingshot, it's actually pretty funny.
yeah, it well could just be a slingshot, but it probably won't. And also, we do still have one more wath to find, I believe, unless my counting is wrong.
It's probably hinting to something we already have, like DMT or Secret Forest Meadow.
Yeah. Sacred Forest Meadow would make a lot of sense. Actually, just played a seed the other day. It was really funny. I've never seen it before. I had triple waft hinted Sacred Forest Meadow, which is really funny.
Yeah. That's something I hate to see. Actually. Triple Secret Forest Meadow is pretty.
It's just like useless.
It looks like Devin actually had a key, so he can do an awful lot. Spirit. Maybe he can not full clear, but he can maybe finish Spirit, which would be nice considering he's lacking some stuff and really behind right now.
Yeah. Oh, and Dreads also, for the Scrubs Butler, we also had bombs in Dodonga's Cavern, which we definitely figure a way of the hero. But that hook shot, also very likely. Arrows and magic. Magic, almost certainly. But yeah, we're just a couple items away from.
Now imagine, since we're here. Scratch that. I was gonna say something stupid.
Devin's doing, because there's no reason to go back up.
He can't do much.
He can't do anything over here unless he's going. No, he can't do anything over here.
Is he gonna go for the bow crab?
He can't. He doesn't have a bow.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have a bow. Like,
I don't know what he's doing. He can't do this.
What is going on
in this room? Oh no.
What is going on with this wish?
I don't think he can't do anything over here.
Oh, he can get the iron knuckles. You don't need the
He
bow.
doesn't have enough keys.
Well, he can save scum.
Oh yeah, he does have one key. You're right. You're right. He can get that. It's just wow. That's a big time sink.
Where's the bow? It was on DMT bomb chest.
Yeah, it was on the bombable thing right outside of Goron City. Which we do anticipate that that Devin will go for fairly soon. And yeah, there was a second bow on Phantom Ganon, and that is actually a bow that is hard locked behind having another bow. So that is a foolish bow, so there's no way that Devin can get that as his first. And Gyraxo is going to get a couple extra checks in here, because he has this bow in GTG.
There's a good chance the Rudo's letter is here.
Yeah. That would hurt for Devin even more if,
Did Devin stay? I'm really hoping he saved, because that would be more bad.
I think I remember him saving, yeah.
Okay, so he took the score, but he did not save, so he's gonna save the score as well.
Yeah. It's always weird when you anticipate that you're gonna save scum. Do you get skulls or not?
Oh.
And another key.
Oh. Spirit is actually long shot locked.
Yep.
Okay, so we have one more bait in the scene.
Oh my.
But now Jabu Way of the Hero could be a long shot.
Yeah, it definitely could. Jabu Way of the Hero could be slingshot or long shot.
Yeah, imagine if the long shot is actually pretty far into the seed, like in Shadow.
Yeah.
You would need thins and hovers, logically.
Yeah, so we've actually got plenty of baits left. And I guess hovers is actually technically a bait too, because I'm sure these players know how to get to Volvagia without hovers, and they're often required for that. Logically, at least.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
So yeah,
This
we
scene is something else.
Well, we are technically just Rido's letter and hammer away from like being able to get everything. We still have a lot of items that might logically be required, and they could lock those hammers in Rido's letter. Oh no.
Oh, whoops, that's a voice from Devin.
Yeah, Devin having a
Jumping
little
a bit
trouble
way too
here.
far.
I like doing a little setup in this room. There's like a texture you can align yourself with on this wall, and then you can just do some like easy box movement.
Oh, he missed the second one. He's gonna have to come back.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get the switch again. It's a little late. Unfortunate. This room always just can give so much trouble. It's so annoying.
Yeah, when you don't have a fire source or hover boots, yeah, doing it naked is kind of annoying.
Yeah. Gyraxo about to pick up his Feors.
By the way, did Devin get the boss key in this dungeon? I'm not sure he did. So it could be locked away for him, and that Pharaoh's win could save him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh well, scratch that. There's the boss key.
Yeah, there it is.
It feels like we should just ask for something and it will come up. Okay, here's gonna be Rudo's letter.
Oh gosh, that'd be crazy if this is Rudo's. Then it's just a hammer and lights search. And also, technically, we still don't know the items that we need for Go mode because those light arrows can be just about anywhere.
If it's in shadow, that would be fun.
Yeah. The worst place that Ganon can tell us they could be is probably Shadow Temple, but I mean, we still have a lot of seed left to play. That might not still be true.
What other possibility could it be? Like a really bad possibility? Maybe Graveyard, because we have Sunsong on OOT.
Oh gosh. Yeah, Sunsong.
Imagine if there was on Sungrave.
Yeah, that's the worst place it could be for sure.
Because what left is there in the Graveyard? The Composer's Grave, Dampe Digging, and Sungrave.
Yep, that's all.
Wow, that's a big if, but well, you never know. It's random.
Yeah. Looks like Devin doesn't know the quick little like side hop strat to do this room a little quicker without long shot.
I don't know it either.
Oh, it's really it's like really simple actually. It can be a little difficult, but you just align yourself with the wall on the left side, side hop 4 times, and then just aim straight up.
Right, but afterwards, I always get hit by the skull, which is annoying.
Yeah, I know. That happens to me too, and it's the most annoying thing. Oh, and he can't even get the boss key chest. He's leaving a lot of check behind
There's
his
a
spirit.
lot of stuff he cannot do.
Yeah, which really hurt.
But it looks like so far Gyraxo has not found anything in GDG either. So maybe GDG is a dud, and that's gonna save some time for Devin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's
Iron Shield in Spirit. Wow.
Wow.
Is that a Paradox Shield?
That shield is definitely Mirror Shield lock. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. Using the bomb to stop the moving.
Oh, I like that. I learned actually recently, you can sometimes get off of those early if you just spam Z. It's really like, it doesn't work all the time, but sometimes you can get off of them if you just spam Z.
Okay, that's a nice thing to know.
Yeah. I learned that actually yesterday. We had a new glitchless world record because there was a new strat sound, saved 50 seconds. So Danny set a glitchless record yesterday, and he used that strat, and I thought it was like really cool. Didn't know it at all.
That's cool.
Strongly recommend actually watching glitchless and glitchless 100% if you're like trying to get into rando, because obviously we followed a similar rule set to each of those, and there's like a lot of time saves that you can learn from watching. And Devin getting a very nice kill on Nibiru Knuckle, and he's gonna get his next medallion.
Yeah, that would make the lead from Gyraxo a little less sizable now.
Yeah.
I don't
Kind of very lucky actually that he can complete Spirit with how many items he's missing.
Yeah, it's lucky that he can finish it, but also if there's something in Spirit, he's screwed.
Yeah.
Because I don't see him ever come back here unless he really has to.
Yeah, Spirit's a dense place to go on your like the checks that he missed are all of the slow checks.
Yeah. That's why you don't want to come back.
Yeah, so this could either be like a big time save if there's nothing in here, or just like a feels bad moment.
Yep. And you're gonna see some checks that are on Gyraxo's side that Devin couldn't get earlier because he didn't have enough keys.
And that confirms Toilet's gonna be an item actually. Right there, because we know there's a key also on right side.
Yes, exactly.
So
Last chance for an item here.
Yeah,
At least for now.
always something you don't want to see is the Toilet to be an item. And he's a song of time away from even being able to get it. Nothing in GTG.
GTG is a dot for now, so the only thing nice about it was Fire,
Yeah.
which is good for things, but not entirely useful. So Gyraxo is gonna do HBA, of course, since he has a corner in the bow. And that would... If something is on there, that would make his lead a little more upsetting for Devin.
Yeah, Devin does have Feyor's set in GTG, so he might be going back there fairly soon. And Epona just being crazy. What the heck is that spawn? So he might do that after he goes through GTG, but I mean, that's another time thing. He doesn't want to go back to GTG because there's probably nothing there unless there's something in Toilet.
He cannot do anything in GGG as for now, so at least for now, he should either go backcharge, do bomb showboating in the well, or go do the things he skipped on Gun City. I think he's gonna go that. No,
I suspect Child. That's definitely
Child
like,
makes sense, but he doesn't have Nocturne. So I was banking on him going to get Nocturne and do the checks on his way before doing the well.
Right.
Oh, he might actually do that. Okay.
Oh, he might be going to.
He might actually do that. Yeah.
He might be going to DMC.
Okay. I think if he does that, he's gonna be upset that he's gonna find a bubble.
Yeah, and another thing, I do remember actually he had some chews early on before he found the bomb bag, and it was a conscious decision of him to skip that as well.
He had two chews. He skipped the bomb bag. He skipped the wall.
Yeah.
It's really just unfortunate that he skipped the things that actually had something.
Yeah, but I mean, Gyraxo's being extremely thorough is paying off really well.
Yeah. Sometimes staying in logic is just the best thing.
Oh yeah. If you get too far out of logic, you can just be like, no, just no clue where your things
but
are.
honestly, with Devin's skills, he knows he's massively out of logic, so he must be sure that there's something really like. I think he knows there's something on DMT Grunty. Well, that's a first try Naked Wasteland for
And Gyraxo getting a nice
quicksand crossing for Gyraxo, which is nice. That's a second Hellion shield for Devin, so we found both shields.
My internet's buffering. What hint did we have in there? I think there were 2 hints actually we hadn't seen. I don't know if he checked the one right outside of Lost Woods, but I don't think we've seen that one.
The one on Lost Woods entrance, I'm not sure we've seen. The one in the grotto was Ocarina of Time song.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think either runner actually checked the one right outside of Lost Woods, because Lost Woods foolish. Not much of a point in having been there.
Oh my god.
Long shot.
Freaking long shot on the waistband.
So what that means is we have...
So you need the hover boots. Oh my freaking god.
Yeah.
That's another bait.
Oh no. That's funny, that's actually the location the long shot was in my Grand's match as well.
Holy hell, we are massively out of logic now.
Yep.
So we can hook your water, but we know there's only 2 items in there.
Yeah. Also, it seems like both of our runners are, like, it's a certainty that Gyraxo is headed towards Spirit right now, and he's gonna find everything that he needs to clear it.
I'm actually surprised that Gyraxo is going for Spirit now, considering he doesn't have TL.
Yeah.
And he knows it's out of logic.
It's a reasonable play, for sure.
I mean, if you wanted to check the wasteland, then of course you're gonna cross the desert, but I'm really just surprised that he goes for that. Considering how he played the whole seed. Oh, Devin should not be happy about that hit.
Yeah. Hopefully...
Well, at least he managed to finish Spirit, so that's not too big of a loss.
Yeah, I will say it seems like both of our runners are probably going to be able to skip ice, assuming that there's like nothing in there. That's
there's
like
a big chance. Yeah,
the really bad
here.
Ice and especially the desert fairy. I don't think anybody's getting that for a long time. So hopefully the desert fairy doesn't have anything.
Imagine the last stone is actually Colossus Way of the Hero. That means you have to go there.
Future storms, but
no, because storms is hinted, so it can be hinted with the hero.
Storm hinted too? Did we have 4 song hints?
Yeah, we did.
Oh
That's why we
God.
know every song checks like now already. And yeah, Devin's gonna find his bow, and he can do this grotto check here that Gyraxo obviously couldn't have done. Bronze CD Hammer unlocks a deconate capacity. Thank you, Gabe. We just did that.
And nothing in there. So that is all of our sometimes hints. So we have every hint in the game besides our last walk.
Actually, taking the hidden notes for the hints.
And here's his bow. He's just
Devin's got this. Is he gonna get the... Is he gonna go do CAC right now?
I think
Assuming this is the same play. Yeah, you can do that. You can check the skulls as well.
Yeah, check skull.
Also, he's gonna get the Redemption Grotto that has his strength.
Right, and get his 3rd strength.
This seed is like really strong on bait.
Yeah. Yeah, so he's going
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
to get his
Gyraxo
strength.
did not do
Gyraxo's going to be
archery.
able to do some more spirit checks. Yeah, Gyraxo has not done CAC archery yet.
Okay.
Did Devin just walk past the bow? No, luckily he
No,
did
he did
not.
get the bow. He did get the bow.
Did get it.
Now he's gonna get the strength 3. You don't want to see that.
Gosh, if he walked past the bow a second time, that would just... Ugh. And Devin could get a lucky break here if there's something on CAC archery, because might be a while before...
If there's Rulo's letter here, I don't see Gyraxo going there soonish.
Yeah, because presumably Gyraxo will, like, the only reason he has to go back to CAC pretty much is just to do the well, which he'll probably do just about right after Spirit, right?
The one makes sense here, yeah.
Yeah. So he might put
Actually-
off pack archery for a long time.
Wait, actually, does the mech even make sense here? Because it's massively out of logic. What we want to see is
yeah,
Rudo's
that is
letter.
true. That is true. That is
We're
true.
missing hovers and the land. There's a
Yeah.
big chance they're available, but there's also a big chance they're not. Like, it's 50-50 at this point.
Yeah. This could.
So I don't see a point in pushing the Storm's checks, right?
No, I agree. I hadn't been thinking about that because Storms is very, very out of logic because you absolutely need hover boots and lens or ZL. Wait. I mean, you need ZL and Rudo's letter or hover boots and lens to get that.
Yeah, so the thing is, you want to see Rudo's letter as soon as possible.
And Rudo's letter.
What else could it be? It can be behind Song of Storm. It cannot be in Spirit. Unless, of course, unless the hovers and lands are available. But
Yeah. So
what do we
it
have
could
there?
be. Let's just rattle off some checks. It could definitely be. It could be toilet. It could be 20 skulls. Or
It
wait,
cannot
I'm
be
sorry.
on toilet because we don't have
I'm
some
sorry, not toilet. I meant diving in the lab. Sorry, my mind got confused.
diving in the lab. Yeah, that could be.
Diving in the lab. It could be.
It could be on
chicken.
Dampe digging. It could be on chicken.
Yeah,
There's
dampe
not a lot
digging.
of checks left. What else could it
20
be? What could be the logic? 20 skulls. Where else could the logic be? We checked Board of Destiny. Gyraxo did it, I think. Because he did Big Boat.
It could be on Bigoron as well.
Oh yeah, right, Big Oron. Oh, Devin didn't have the claim check. Oh, that's a big one, guys, if it's there.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm not honestly sure where else it could be.
Ground City Child, we have not checked that.
Right, Goron City Child.
Well, I mean, we can only do Hot Brother. Because we don't have any way to
So
get the pot moving. Did
that is,
Gyraxo do map
wow.
chest and sunblock room? Well, that's still out of logic anyway, so there's more chances there.
yeah, there.
What else could it be? I don't see a lot of options here.
I don't think he did a sunblock room.
Well, since he has the long shot, he could do that after the mirror shield check. He could go for the left hand into right hand into some.
Looks like he's just going straight for the boss, which is maybe he knows that he's like really far out of logic in Spirit Temple right now, so that it's like unlikely that there is even anything in here. And he's just like
True.
rushing the.
Yeah, he could rush.
completion.
He knows he's
But-
out of logic. He knows his logic is somewhere else. I could see it. I
But
could
that's
very well
a
see
bit
it.
of a gamble, because he won't be back here for a while. So like,
But the thing
even
is,
though it couldn't be his raiders,
what is Gyraxo missing? He's only missing Rudo's letter, which cannot be here. I mean, there's a small chance it's here. He's missing the hammer. He's missing light arrows, and he knows Jabu is way of the hero.
yeah, but there's like 50 bait items that Jabu could be.
Also, there's something else of note. ZL is way of the hero. Could that only be for Requiem? How many keys did we find in the spirit? Only 3.
Yeah, it very well could be.
It could be
Very well
Requiem way of the hero for logical key logic.
Yeah,
Key logic.
we aren't gonna need it for Jabu, no matter
So
what.
ZL could even be a bait.
Yeah,
The heck is the seed?
that's crazy. You do have to think about it, because a lot of the time you just see like, oh, ZL, that's WAF. Don't worry, it's like always WAF. Because obviously it's hard required for Shadow, and it's usually required for both oh no, Devin falling. And usually required for both Spirit and Water, but couldn't be.
But water is a stone, shadow is a stone, spirit we technically didn't need it.
Yeah.
So it's only required logic. Maybe. That's a big maybe. But considering where the keys were, yeah, there's at least one behind there. So that's probably a Requiem way of go for Spiritual Theology.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, well, yeah. Out of things that we, like, are hard required to get, you do have to be mindful and not always take ZL for granted. Like, usually you can just see ZL, oh, that's swap, but sometimes you do have to think about it.
Yeah, this set is actually pretty interesting logically.
Yeah, absolutely.
When it has a lot of baits and all, so you actually have to think a lot about this set.
Yeah.
In like some time. So you know that ZL is Way of the Hero for Requiem, for Spirit Key Logic. Do you actually push all the ZL checks afterwards?
Probably not.
Try to get it.
I mean, you do them on the way, but I don't see any reason going like way out of your way to do them.
Yeah,
Because like if an individual item or like an individual song's hinted wath and it points to one thing, it's like instantly, or like, and you find something that it points to, it's like already resolved. So it doesn't necessarily have to, like, it's not more likely to point to more than one thing. Whereas if you have like an area that is more likely
to agree.
Be rolled as hinted.
The Way of the Hero is actually the Phantom Power.
What is the Way of the Hero, Jabu? Why is there no slingshot option? You still have
The
no
best thing it
slingshot.
could be is the hammer.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, best thing it could be is the hammer, and assuming later they're in like a reasonable place, we're basically
I'd
done.
say the second next thing it could be like
Hovers, probably.
I guess it would be Dins or Hover. Because that would I guess Dins is better. Because that would put
Actually,
you shadow into
I would say the best thing that it could be is whatever unlocks the least. So probably slingshot, because that means there's just more checks that are locked behind it.
That's where I will not agree with, because I mean the slingshot is still just a bait.
Oh yeah,
It could
absolutely.
technically be. So I would rather have Dins as a Way of the Hero. Because
you already have fire arrows.
progression.
Yeah, you already have fire arrows. You actually know where that points. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But I also agree that the Dins could be Way of the Hero to unlock Shadow, which could still be a bait inside.
Yeah. And it
So we'll
looks
just
like
have to pray for it to be something good.
yeah,
That's right.
we have Hammer winning the poll. Oh,
Yeah,
and
slingshot
actually,
of Goma logic. Alright, the Iron Boots are not even in logic right now. I completely forgot about that.
hey, where were the
So what
iron
is Gyraxo gonna do? Probably gonna do Archery and Skulls, I guess. Those are things he did not check yet. But afterwards, everything you have left in logic would be child checked, right? Lab dive you can do as child. Chickens is child only. Dumpy digging is child only.
and 20 skulls is both.
20 skulls you can do as child as well. I would. Oh, and also clam check, but that's adult.
Oh, but clam
That's
check,
really fun.
it just sucks to go over there. You don't even have full arrow.
I wouldn't be surprised if Gyraxo goes back child.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bomb Body. Forgot about that.
Yeah. I think going back child probably the best decision here. Right after this archery game.
So far, I'd say actually not having the bow early saved Devin a lot of time here. It's true that Gyraxo has done a lot more checks than Devin, but they were all useless.
Yeah.
So
Honestly,
Devin has caught up a bit.
We've been saying that Devin's like pretty far behind because he's just gotten like kind of unlucky with like skipping some checks and being a little less thorough. But honestly, they are, in terms of progression, basically at the same point. Devin's just got to finish up Forest, and then after that,
Devin is like what, 3 minutes behind. That's it.
yeah,
He scored massively.
obviously he didn't get some checks that Gyraxo did, and he might do those later, but
You're also setting up Knight. I'm assuming he's gonna do a bunch of bowling to dump the digging.
yeah.
But that means he would. That means he's keeping chickens.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
I'm a
at
little
this point, if
surprised
you
he
don't
didn't go
have
for that.
Sansong, you don't have Sansong, it's a 50-50 between dump digging and chicken.
And one of them takes 10 seconds, and one of them takes 2 minutes.
Exactly.
And also you get night skulls as child. So I actually don't know
True.
Gyraxo.
The skulls as well.
Yeah. Actually don't know exactly what Gyraxo's skull count is, but hopefully he'll be able to get
He has at least 10. That's all I can say.
yeah. I know he has at least 10. He'd
Yeah.
really like to check 20 skulls here.
Yeah, there's a
wonder-
big chance he can have all 20.
Yeah. I wonder if we'll see the well from him. It is definitely out of logic right now, but it is really
Do you
dense.
really want to do that? Because you still have Jabu as the hero. What if it's the Ham?
Yeah, I know.
You're basically in go mode if you get rid of. But that's not bunch bowling.
That's just hoping, obviously, for hammer or lights. But yeah, I mean,
yeah, that's true. There could be light.
yeah, but I mean, it could also just be whatever's in yeah, lights are not Wath, but I mean, what I'm saying is
Yeah.
that you may be hoping for like
In the well, yeah. But there's a big chance you don't see
well if you decide
any
to do it
progression
now.
in around the
We're
well.
back. Okay.
No, that's not unpredicting. Wow, that's actually the 6th health for Gyraxo. It's not been a hard
Okay.
seed.
Oh, I hadn't realized how unhealthy the seed was. That's his 6th heart.
Yeah. We're almost 2 hours in
Not
and we only
been-
have 6 hearts.
I don't know. I am a little surprised he didn't go for any skulls there, because 20 skulls is like one of the last things that they have in logic. He's getting this skull. That's I don't know his skull count, so I'm not sure on what's the best play. He clicked through it too fast. I couldn't even check. But looks like we're getting 14. Okay, yeah. So if he wants, he can get 6 in Graveyard and Cat, and that'll do it for him. It looks like he's going to check this Storm's Grotto as well as the one check he can do in Child Goron City. Sadly, Shawnee, we are unable to rush ice because we have no way of getting in. No ZL to do it in logic and no hovers to do it out.
Okay, here's a big thought. Imagine if it's not on Hot Brother. That means the only things left are chickens and clam check.
Yep.
What the
And-
hell do you do as Gyraxo in this case? Was it nighttime? Like it's early nighttime. You have to wait an awful amount of time for chicken. And
Yeah.
clam check is so far away. I guess you could do the lap dive actually. I guess you could do that in the meantime.
I guess you can, well, okay, what I think would be best probably is, you go to Lake and grab the skulls there while waiting a little for day.
True, you can do that. Yeah, Hot Rotor, what is
Time
it
if
gonna give
you're
us?
on that. Piece of
Yeah,
heart.
piece of that's not it.
Yeah, so the thing about bottom of the well is it's out of logic right now and not in logic until we get like we know bottom of the well no way possible unless we're missing both lens and hovers. Could it be our
Imagine if chickens and begons are that. Like hovers and land. How awful would the seed be?
We do still have, we can't completely rule out the possibility yet, but...
So in the meantime, Devin has finished forest, so